Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? We're going to dive right in and see what today's reading is about, what we have for my Aquariuses, and let's get going. All right, guys. Just want to make sure you can see all the cards. All right, this is for all of my Aquas. Wow. Wow, guys. Your lineage is breathtaking. Breathtaking. Okay, so I am seeing a lot here. I'm feeling a lot here for all of my Aquariuses. So what I feel is, Aquarius, as you step into your power, you will undoubtedly know that you've inherited a very rare ability to see through illusions and deceptions. Okay, this is a gift that was handed down to you through your ancestors and specifically to you because only certain family members were gifted with this ability to see what others don't see. Your ancestors were likely the outliers, the eccentrics, and the mad geniuses who were centuries ahead of their time. Very cool, guys. Yeah, comment below the video if you know something about your ancestors that goes in line with what I'm talking about. Okay, because, well, here is more. All right, you're the one who looks at a dead end and sees a hidden door because you aren't looking with your eyes. You're looking with the collective memory of a lineage that thrived by breaking rules and expectations of others. Wow. Okay, that was very interesting. Is there more? No, there's not more on that. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing here, guys, is a whole new beginning or a new financial start. All right, so for those of you who have been completely out of work, it looks like there's a bunch of you actually who have been taking a break for some reason, or you've been laid off, you've been whatever your circumstance is, and you're trying to hold on to your last dollars. I'm seeing a breakthrough, some cool breakthrough coming in for you that has a new financial beginning. All right, this is good news now around your money for those of you who are down on your luck and walking around feeling the burdens, the financial burdens. Okay, let's continue. They're telling me right now how strong you are. Aquarius, you're stronger than you know. Some of you are saying to yourself right now, I'm not feeling that strong. But you don't understand who you are yet. You are the epitome of strength. Reach down inside yourself, Aquarius, and draw on that inner strength. You've had it. You've always had it, okay, since birth. And I'm seeing that there was some kind of overall judgment regarding a couple. I see this young man and this young woman and judgment around you. So meaning that people are in both of your ears, that you're not right for each other, that, you know, or just putting negativity in your ear about the other, okay? And I feel like it's coming in from both sides. How strange is that? If you're experiencing something like this, please comment below the video. Also, guys, I don't usually ask, but I do need to ask you now, if you're enjoying the readings on the daily, please take a quick second, subscribe, and hit the like button for me, okay? It will help me out tremendously. All right. The other thing that I'm seeing here is somebody just lost out on an opportunity, and this is making you feel stuck. Okay, it's almost like somebody stole it from you. Somebody went around you or under you and took this opportunity. You might have mentioned this opportunity to someone who just kind of got ahead of you and took it. Very strange. All right, I do see though that you're going to figure out that this opportunity was not so great, and it wasn't really for you anyway, and this is going to make you happy, okay? Because I don't know what's going to happen with this person that took the opportunity. Probably not going to turn out as good as they thought. All right, karma is a bitch. All right, here I'm seeing somebody is maybe not sleeping well at night, feeling upset, feeling anxious. I feel a lot of anxiety and fear. All right, so this is for my Aquariuses. I know you're out there and you're not coming to me for reading, so I feel like you're hiding, okay? There's no excuse. You've been with me a long time. If this is how you're feeling, it's just going to be me and you. The way I do the readings is you tell me some footnotes or ask some questions, and I will do your reading and send it to you with a link. You are the only one who gets to see it, okay? So don't suffer in silence. All right, guys, if you're interested in seeing what my services are, click on the description below the video and then click the more button and you will see I have a $20 reading for those of you who are short on cash. All right, and need answers. All right, so I'm seeing some kind of chaoticness here. All right, so there's something you're wanting and it's just not coming in no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try. You've tried everything, and this, whatever this is that you're wanting, hasn't come forth. And I feel like it's not going to. And the reason is it has something to do with changing someone else's perceptions or ideas on, you know, in other words, how they're looking at life or how they're looking at you. Sometimes we can't change that. We can try our best to try to talk them into something else, but you know, some people are just that rigid, you know, that you cannot, no matter what you show them, they're going to stick to whatever they're going to stick to, and that's it. And you know, usually at that point, that is a signal for us to separate ourselves from that person, place, or thing. All right, I am seeing, however, a lot of personal growth for my aquas coming in. All right, I feel like this is coming in very soon, like maybe within the next week or two. And again, I'm seeing a lot of this like on the daily readings. In the daily readings, I'm seeing something you've wanted financially is finally going to open up to a lot of you. All right, it's all in the approach. It's all in how you're approaching things. Okay, if you're bitter, you're angry and jealous of what other people have, and you think that even though you're going through those, you know, emotions, that you should be getting what you want, you should be able to manifest the things you want in, it's going to backfire on you guys. Okay, you have to approach everything with love and kindness, not jealousy. And I'm not saying you're all jealous, you know, so don't nobody get defensive out there. I'm just saying, you know, there might be a handful of you out there who are thinking along that line. And if you are, you will not be able to bring in what you need. Your powers will be powerless. Okay? Everything has to be approached with empathy, love, and kindness. All right. And if you can become that person, a lot of you already are, that is the difference between vibrating high, having a very high frequency, and not. Okay. That's all that is. All right. Because if you have those three qualities, you are automatically going to be vibrating very high. All right. For those of you who are having a tower moment, some kind of major heartbreak or setback, I'm seeing that this will be short-lived. So right now, for a lot of you, it feels like a tremendous burden. It feels very painful, like you're never going to get through this or past this, or you're never going to be happy once again. But I am seeing the happiness is going to come through, just like the sun. One morning you're going to wake up and boom, you know, the happiness will be shining upon you. It's going to just overtake your emotions, and you will be happy once again. I don't feel like this tower moment is going to last long at all. I'm also seeing what is with the third parties, guys? All right, I'm seeing that there is a feminine. There's a feminine who's moving away from her partner, moving toward another, looks like a masculine, okay, because he has money, okay? Let me tell you something. You know what I'm going to say already before I say it. Money's not everything, okay? You could have all the money in the world and be miserable, all right? And you can have very little money and be very happy, okay? It really depends on how you're perceiving things. So I wish you the best. I hope you make the right decision for yourself. All right, let's continue. All right, here, wow, okay. So I'm seeing, they're giving me more on this. Let me look at this for a moment, guys. Okay. So I don't see this a lot, and I don't like to go there. I don't like to tell people things like this. Let me see if I can word this as delicately as possible. I'm talking to a feminine. You're looking at the grass being greener on the other side. Okay, focus on what you have, not on what you don't have and what might look greener on the other side. Because both of these men have different qualities. They come from different, what do I want to say? Different upbringings. And even though the one you're with might not be perfect, nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect, right? I'm sure, when I've been with people that I got on their nerves. So just like they got on my nerves, it happens, right? But you're so focused on what others can do for you and give you that you're overlooking some very important things. This person looks very good on the outside. This is the King of Cups. This person looks like they're very giving, very loving. They put family first. They're generous. And that is the personality, generally speaking, of the King of Cups. But there might be some things that, will be found out for you about him down the road. Is that making sense? Okay. Doesn't mean you should stay in an unhappy relationship, people, okay? It just means the right way to do it, if you're going to leave, put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, and look the person in the eye who you've spent probably years with, right? Who you were madly in love with at one time or another, enough to probably a lot of you get married to this person, right? Or at least stay with them for years. So don't you think that you at least owe them, some type of, handle this with kid gloves? You want to come out of this, both of you, in one piece. You don't want to hurt somebody, unless of course they did something terrible to you. All right, but I'm seeing a work scenario here, changing the subject, moving on to another subject. I'm seeing movement toward some type of, wow. All right, somebody is about to pick up on a position or a job, a position in your career, or something new within the context of what you're currently doing, if that makes sense, career-wise, business-wise. And I'm seeing a great big, you're working really hard for this, by the way. It's not falling from the sky, but I'm seeing a big increase financially, okay? So like a huge financial increase. This is going to be a great victory for you. Enough that it's going to feel like you're starting completely over, okay? Because the things that were not available to you before, things that you couldn't afford, things that were out of reach, are suddenly, you're going to be wealthy. They're suddenly going to be within reach, okay? So I'm seeing a new house. I'm seeing adventures. I'm seeing you going places, new adventures, all kinds of new places that you're going to be going to, traveling. All right, so this is going to open up a lot for you. And if this is you, please comment below the video. Maybe for some of you, this happened most recently. I'm very interested in hearing about it. All right, I'm also seeing someone broke up with their person. Let me look at this. And you're feeling, yeah, you're feeling rather alone right now. You're feeling lonely, very lonely. And you're also pointing the finger at someone else for starting a bunch of crap between you and your person. All right, so it looks like somebody maybe did some meddling and you feel that that was the demise right there of your relationship. And you're very bothered by this. As a matter of fact, either you have already spoken your mind or you're going to. You're going to speak your mind to this person who looks to be like your lover's mom or a mother figure or somebody who's playing that part in their life. Very protective, very much in their life. And this brought this ending in. Yeah, I feel like you're alone right now and you feel very jaded, like you should be celebrating with your loved one right now. You feel like without that person meddling, that everything would be fine, things would feel completely balanced, and you just want to give to your person. You don't feel like you've done anything wrong or anything to have deserved this. You feel like you treated your person very well. And yeah, this is just coming out of the woodwork. This person, I don't know if they've made things up or what has happened here. If this is you, you can explain in the comments section. Tell me what happened very briefly, okay? Like 1 or 2 sentences. I'm seeing defensiveness and stuckness. You're single now and hating it. You've only been single, looks like, for maybe a week, and you are not a person who wants to be single or believes you deserve to be single. You want to be with your person, and you are going to try to get back with your person, and you are going to try to have this some kind of new start, some kind of a new beginning. Maybe you're planning on trying to take this person or talk to this person about not listening to this mother figure. I'm not sure. All right, but I do see somebody's been sitting on the fence in dealing with this masculine who's very toxic. All right, so you're very focused on it today, and it's like you had an epiphany about this person's toxicities. Like you didn't see them before, like you're seeing it now. All right, so you're seeing it now with the utmost of clarity. You know what you must do. This isn't going to be easy, and you're feeling sad about it. You're feeling very sad, but your mind is made up. You know that this isn't something you're going to allow to continue in your life. Okay, kudos to you. All right, and I'm seeing this is going to bring in happiness once you separate yourself from this person. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of happiness coming in. It's going to happen very quickly. All right, because the toxicity is just going to fall away and you're going to be able to breathe again. All right, there will be a feeling of loneliness for a little while. You're not a person who likes to be alone, and sometimes you've gotten yourself in a relationship in the past where there was toxicity as well, but for you, your thinking was it's better than being alone. Okay, you're worth so much more. All right, you have to get into the mindset. Somewhere down the line, guys, if you're feeling this way, somebody got to you. Someone told you something, treated you a certain way, molded and shifted and shaped your mental your thought process about who you are. And you can change that just by separating from all these people and self-talk. Tell yourself, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm a great person, I'm giving, I'm loving, I'm not what they said I am. And I'm going to prove it to myself just by being a kind, generous, empathetic person. And every day that I do an act of kindness, or I have empathy for someone, I'm going to acknowledge myself as being kind and empathetic. And that's going to help you to love yourself, okay? To develop loving thoughts about who you're being in life. And you can change that manipulation of your mind, what was done, okay? Does that make sense? All right, guys, with that, I'm going to end the reading. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. And if you're still with me, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.